Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina with us here now. Sir, welcome to National Report. Can we start with just your reaction to that question? What'd you make of it?
Well, listen, the last time I was on CBS, they literally omitted the scriptures I was quoting on Face the Nation. I said I was not going to do them for a year at least. The next time I'm on there, they question the faith, my faith, because I support President Trump. Common sense should lead you to support President Trump, by the way. So I was just astonished on how anti-faith CBS has become. Thank God they have been sold, and hopefully the new owners will have a very objective approach to reporting the news, and frankly, maybe even some new anchors. That station needs a lot of help. We should pray for them, is what we should do. Unbelievable. Guys, think about this. President Trump is delivering on the promises he made on the campaign trail for working class Americans. He doesn't care what you look like, what God you have faith towards. He cares about taking care of the American family. Why would we ever struggle to support a president like that?
Yeah, it's really bothersome, for any of us. Name one person that walked this earth that was sinless other than Jesus Christ himself. There are none, but yet some throw stones in glass houses and really don't understand that one. That's a tough one there. But look, you kept your cool through the entire thing, and talking about keeping your cool, you've got a great book that's out. I want to get to that in a moment. Before we do, Senator, if we can talk about President Trump announcing that he's making an appointment to the Federal Reserve Board. He did this on Truth. He wrote, quote, "It is my great honor to announce that I have chosen Dr. Stephen Myron, current chairman of the Council of Economic Advisors, to serve in the just vacated seat on the Federal Reserve Board until January 31st, 2026. In the meantime, we will continue to search."
Yes.
You're the chairman of the Senate Banking Committee. Do you support this? What are your thoughts on Myron being appointed?
I do, Sean, for a couple of reasons. Number one, I had the opportunity to sit down with Dr. Myron many months ago before he was ever appointed to the Economic Board. Here's a guy who graduated from Harvard and is still a conservative. That might be a modern-day miracle. Number two, he is a strong, clear economist with a track record of proven results. Number three, he understands the economy. One of the things that we talked about was what happens when prices are stable and inflation is low, because the employment is rising and unemployment is low. So when your employment is rising and wages are as well, your unemployment is low, what do? The only thing else to do is to lower interest rates so as to have the strongest, most powerful force for good, America's economy, working for the workers. When I heard that, I was sold. This is a man who understands intimately the inner workings of our economy and, frankly, the macro impact our economy has around the world.
Yeah, it was a big day for Mr. Myron yesterday, too. He was on National Report to start the day and, of course, ended up with this Truth Social post by the president. So you never know what 24 hours in the Trump administration could look like.
That's a fact.
Let me ask you about some foreign policy news related to the president. We're learning that he's likely to meet with Vladimir Putin, potentially in the next week or so.
Yes.
Our Newsmax White House correspondent Mike Carter actually asked about how that could impact the ceasefire deal proposed between Russia and Ukraine. Here's that moment.
Is your deadline still standing for Vladimir Putin to agree to a ceasefire tomorrow, or is that fluid?
It's going to be up to him. We're going to see what he has to say. It's going to be up to him. Very disappointed.
Does Putin have to meet with Zelensky in order and before you and Putin have to meet? Or
No. They would like to meet with me, and I'll do whatever I can to stop the killing.
Senator, what are your expectations for this meeting should it happen?
I think we should zoom out for a quick second, honestly, Emma, to understand how the meetings occurred. President Trump, perfectly done, decided he would put more pressure on Russian oil sales. That was a clear, powerful move that brought Putin to the table with his hands in his pockets, waiting to give President Trump something he wants. That is why they're at the table. I expect progress to come out of the meeting because President Trump is a great negotiator. Putin's coming to him. That is a fantastic sign that good things are happening. And the decision to put more pressure on the oil coming out of Russia, whether India was buying it or other places, the other nations, that is really a significant precursor for what we're going to see happen over the next few days.
Information. Truth is freedom. is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.